So this is day 2 of Corona quarantine. I'm making breakfast right now. I've got my bacon, and then some tomato with rosemary. That's not the rosemary, but that's okay. And then 2 eggs for breakfast, and then I've got toast and tea. I'll drink some tea as well. But I'm gonna finish cooking this and then eat up and get on with my day. Oh, so I just finished breakfast, and now I have to do some studying. Still have some work to do. This isn't a holiday for me, but yeah, I've got to continue all my assignments, and I have like 2 exams in a couple days. Oh no, 3 exams due like by next Wednesday, so yeah. But this is the view of Sydney. I'm like in Central right now. Let me open the window and show you. So that is Central Station over there. And this is like the main road. This is usually like really busy. And look, today's a Sunday and it's empty. There's no cars here. No people on the street. This Corona thing is really bad. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off this work. And then I'm gonna... I've scheduled a video. How do I get to it? So I scheduled yesterday's video that's going to be released tonight. So the videos are going to come a day after for my whole quarantine, my 14 days of quarantine. So if it loads. Wait, why aren't the videos loading? Oh wait, jokes, this is the wrong account. Anyway, I have a video scheduled and it's gonna come out tonight, which was yesterday's video, and then today I'm gonna make a video which is gonna come out tomorrow. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it for the rest of the 14 days here. Oh, and also there's these like 2 health ladies or health inspectors that came today they knocked on my door and I just opened it and then they like ticked something and left. So I don't know, I think they're taking this Corona thing very seriously. Like it's on the TV now, like every news channel is just talking about the Corona. Everything, every channel that I go to, Corona. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off my work and then cook some lunch. So I'm gonna make some lunch now. I'm gonna probably make another steak. And then I'm gonna add some greens. So I've got broccolini, so I'm gonna eat that. So those are gonna go in the pan when the steak is done. So they're gonna char a bit, and then I'm gonna make some roasted potatoes. I haven't had good roasted potatoes in a while, so I just boiled these, and I've crushed the garlic. I'll just put this here so you guys can see. So I've crushed the garlic, so like that, you just break it open with the skin on. So you can give it a smack. There you go, chuck it with the skin on inside, and then you take some salt. Just a bit, and then you drizzle it with some oil. You hit it with some pepper. I usually like using white pepper, but I don't have any here, so that's what I gotta do. And then you just what you do is like give it a toss so it gets coated. So I'm not gonna, that went on the floor. So you give it a toss so it's like coated, and then put it on a tray. Oh my god, it's so hard to do this with one hand. Put my hand in there. Alright, so what you do is take that. I'm gonna add the rosemary in later. I would really like some thyme right now, like the herb, but I don't have any, so this is what I've got to do. Just use rosemary for everything. For the steak, for the potatoes. I might make some garlic bread, but let's see if I'm bothered. Oh wait, I don't even have butter, so I can't make garlic bread. Anyway, so you spread the potatoes out, and then you just gotta give me 1 sec. The oven's been preheating, so it's really hot in there. Ooh, it's hot. So you just put those in there. Probably 5 minutes until golden brown. But yeah, we'll be back in a bit. I might turn the heat up actually to about 200. Yeah, they're gonna be crispy. I'm gonna cook some steak, and I'll show you guys the end result. So I'm currently cooking the broccolini with the garlic and the rosemary. I'm just in a dry pan. Gotta let it char a bit. I've already cooked the steak, so I'm gonna be making like a mushroom cream sauce to go with the steak. But this is just the vegetables that go on the side. So I'm gonna do the vegetables first, the broccolini first. So yeah, I think I might need to add a bit more oil. Just a bit. You don't need to, I'm not gonna add any salt to the broccolini because the sauce is gonna be salty already. So just make sure the rosemary doesn't burn. So I've got big chunk of garlic and a little one. Yeah, just gonna keep mixing it until it's mostly cooked. It doesn't take long, probably like 2 minutes, a minute to 2 minutes for it to be done. Like, I don't want to burn it, but just to get a nice char in it. So, quite a bit. Really delicious because it tastes a bit like a steak. So I reckon probably like another 30 seconds and it'll be good. Go. I'm gonna take the rosemary out at this point. Also going to take the smaller bits of garlic out. You don't want that to burn. I'm going to add that back in the sauce later. Cool. Alright, so these are done. Steaks resting over here. So that's the steak, that's the broccolini, and then what I'm going to do now is add some more oil into the pan. It's really hot here. Such a small surface area on this side. Maybe I should put all this up on this side. But so I'm going to add some oil with the garlic obviously in there. And I'm going to add the mushrooms, and then give that a little keep mixing. I'm going to turn the heat down so that it doesn't burn. Saute these until they're a bit brown. Then I will add in the milk. I don't really have any flour, so I think just hope that the milk thickens to an acceptable consistency. So mushrooms are good to go. Then I'm gonna add. I wish I had some bourbon or something like that, some alcohol, just so it, adding some milk to deflate the pan, then nice with some flour or like cornstarch, right? I have it. So I'll pour the juices from the steak back into the sauce. And then I'm gonna add another sprig of rosemary. This is from the garden at my house. So pretty much have unlimited rosemary. So I'm gonna let that thicken. And then I'm gonna check on the potatoes. So as you can see, that's what they look like. They're nice and they're starting to brown up a bit. So yeah, hopefully they're good. Maybe a couple more minutes. The garlic is turning really brown. So yeah, I'm gonna wait till this boils and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Alright, so the sauce has kind of reduced a bit. It's still quite thin, so I think I need to get some flour. But it's looking good. So with that being said, I'm going to add the steak back in to let it soak up some of that liquid, probably just 30 seconds on each side. Just let it cook a bit more because I didn't really cook the steak through. So I'm just going to let it cook. And I really need to get some flour. Turn off the heat. Get a plate. Bring the camera here. There we go. Or maybe here. So you can see. Yes. Alright. So this is the steak that we've got. This nice mushroom sauce. We'll take the garlic out, but I shouldn't be using this actually. Little wooden spoon, yes they do. I should be using the wooden spoon for the non-stick pan because it will damage the pan. This is the sauce. Get rid of the garlic. Alright, and then I'm gonna add broccolini to the side. And that's the dish number one. I'm gonna check on the potatoes. Another sprig of rosemary. So I'm gonna move this into the sink and then move the knife and everything out of the way. So look how golden they are. So golden, very crispy. And then what I do is just put some rosemary. So let it toss through in there. Oh, where's my spatula? I don't put the rosemary in the oven with the potatoes because it'll burn, so I'll do it this way. But look how crispy they are. I don't know if you can hear. Oh, they're hot. Very crispy. There's really not much to do in quarantine except I can have more time to cook my meals and look after myself, I guess, because living on college, it's hard to do that. But there we go. My knife and fork. That's my lunch for today. So I'm gonna eat in front of the TV today. so I can watch my TV show. I'm watching Kingdom on Netflix and it's pretty good, so yeah. So I just finished lunch and I'm sitting at this desk. I'm gonna continue watching my lecture. I'm gonna continue watching my lecture in 1.25 speed, of course, and I'm just gonna have the slides up here so I can take notes. And I'm gonna finish that and then move on to the other lecture. Alright, so tonight for dinner, I'm going to be making myself pasta. So I've got different types. So I'm going to go for this shape. A penne. Because, I don't know, I just feel like this one. So I've started, I'm going to be using like tin tomatoes. Like a pre-made one because I don't have my blender. And I'm lazy. So I'm going to do that. I've got the water boiling in there, which is already boiling, so I'm gonna add the pasta. I'm gonna need to add like about 2 cups. So everyone knows how to make pasta, so I'm using this as a guide so I know how much to make because it's just me eating it. So there's no point cooking the whole bag because it's just going to be leftovers and I hate eating leftovers. But that's going to boil. Give it a stir. Let that boil and then I'm gonna make a mushroom sauce. So I'm gonna add some mushrooms to the sauce. I cut the tomatoes and the garlic earlier, but I'm just gonna quickly cut these and we can start making the sauce. I think they're very small mushrooms, so that's what I'm using a lot. And I'm cutting them super thin, just so they cook faster. And because, to be honest, I don't really like the taste of like mushrooms when they're big, only when they're thin. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, that's why I like to cut them thin. And I don't eat the stalks. So they're going in the bin. And what else do I need? Nothing. I can start making the sauce. Alright, so I'm gonna make the pasta sauce now. So use oil, hot pan. I'm using a really small pan, but because it cooks a bit faster. We'll bring the cutting board here. So what I like to do is add the tomatoes in first. Get it nice and sizzling. Check on the pasta. Oh, looking good. Looking very good. Alright, so we're gonna give this a quick stir. So the point is I'm gonna cook this down until it's like really soft, like almost like paste like. So a bit of sauce. That's why the heat has to be really high for this to be really good, because I want to get like a bit of caramelization. Wow, all these chef terms. And I think this is sugar in here. Just a pinch of sugar, just to bring out the taste. So you can see it's gone a bit soft already, which is what I want. And then you add in the garlic. The mushrooms are going to cook the quickest, so I add them in last. Mix it in with the garlic. So I'm going to get the spoon and just mash the tomatoes down. So you can see it's almost like a paste. Nice tomato paste. And then you add in, oh, this is going to boil over. And then I add in the mushrooms. I know this isn't how you like traditionally make pasta, but because of certain circumstances, this is what I have to do. So, I mean, yeah. This is how I'm gonna make it with this in this situation, because I have very limited access to the stuff I usually use at home. So I'll cook this down a bit. You see it's like pureeing up, which is good. And then I'm gonna come with the sauce. The sauce you can use again and again. So I'm gonna see. I can probably get 2 meals out of this sauce. So I'm gonna start plonking the sauce in. Oh god, I got it on the... Oh, I have to watch the stove now. It's on the stove. That should be enough. Yeah, this is perfect. So about half. I used about, oh, not even half. I used like a third. So yeah, I'm gonna pop this in the fridge. I'm gonna heat this for about 2 minutes because the sauce is already made. So I'm gonna let it go back until it boils, and then you check on the pasta. So this is what the pasta is looking like. It looks very done. I shouldn't be using a metal spoon with the pot, but oh well, it's already in there. What can I do, right? So that's nearly done. And this is the sauce. That's what it looks like. It smells really good. I'm going to be adding some of the water from there in there just to thin it out a bit, and also make it a bit thicker. So yeah, when the pasta's done, I'll show you that. Alright, so the pasta is done, and usually you finish it off with some Parmigiano, like some Parmesan cheese, but I only have Brie, so I'm going to put that in there and mix it throughout. It's just going to add some creaminess to it. So yeah, I'm going to give that a stir because I don't have any other cheese, so I've got to work with what you got to get what you work with what you got, right? So yeah, I'm going to let that melt, mix through, and then I will show the result later. Alright, so I finished cooking the pasta and the cheese is melted, so it's really creamy and thick, and I'm just gonna eat out of the pan because I'm lazy and I'm watching coronavirus news. What a great dinner.